Oh, a new listener. Come for a story, I hope. Let's see. What tale shall I read tonight? Here's one. This is a tale of 6 adventurers that, while not always fighting for the purest of intentions, still fought for what they hold dear. Whether that be to save another, riches, or just to spend another day in a tavern. Now, while these adventurers found themselves working together, I still don't think they knew quite what they were getting themselves into. Nevertheless, I welcome you to join me on this tale, to join me in the myth of Draconis.
See where his 19 start. There. King Wilhelm has promised to repay you all somehow. Whether his soul, whatever happens to his soul, he'll find a way, apparently. So he claims. What else happened? He parted the ghost tree to reveal a very real and very run-down looking
Did we lose?
Okay, I am back.
We did lose him.
DM
Hi.
died.
Hello?
Ah, great.
Yeah, the DM died.
Uh-oh.
This is.
That's not good. That's a little troublesome.
Uh-oh.
I made a mug.
I hope it's not still going.
He probably still is. Oh, wait.
Boop, boop. No, that was me.
Wow.
I ping.
Oh, hi, Abby. Welcome.
Is Abby a kitty?
I don't know. I guess. Are you a
It
cat?
could be.
Oh, Abby.
Is Abby a tabby?
Abby the tabby.
It appears the internet has in fact decided to shit itself.
Yay, Paul!
No.
So I will make do with my phone and I'll WordPad to take my notes on the computer still, and then copy and paste them when I have the internet reconnected to use my OneNote with auto updates.
All right.
However, I do need to open OneNote offline mode so I can at least read what the hell happened. So, King Wilhelm has promised to repay you somehow. No matter where he or his soul ends up, he said he will find a way to get some kind of reward to you. He then parted the ghost tree with what looked like a druid spell to reveal a very real, very rundown looking ancient street. The streets and people do look decrepit, but not from age. This is obvious neglect. Amira managed to recall that this kingdom was or is known as Verinia, named after Wilhelm's mother Verin. Based on ancient maps that have recently been uncovered through archaeologists, this does appear to be the correct location. as if it would be anything else. Where the fuck else would the ghost go? Where else would it go? They met a man on the street who told them that the king was falsely accused of murdering innocents and thus was hung from the tree as punishment. They reached the edge of the higher class area and were asked rather impolitely what they wanted. They were incapable of choosing an answer, so they were asked again. They continued to not provide an answer, so they were asked a final time. Akemi finally spoke and said they were here to help the current leadership. They succeeded on a deception check and were allowed to go to the castle, directly to the castle, do not pass go, do not collect $200. The front chamber is polished black stone and white marble checkerboard floor. There are white ancient Greek-style marble columns everywhere, and there is a double-sided spiral staircase that meet up in the middle to lead to the second floor. These notes are at this point are mostly for Vulpe's benefit. They then met Halfling Napoleon, whose actual name is High King Leon Napoli, or Napoli, my mistake, because I'm clever. He hates the belligerent, idiotic party, and after too much backtalk, had them all jailed. They have taken everyone's stuff that isn't physically part of them. Only way to explain that one of you has armor that's part of your body. Theizora tried to get get her pendant back, and was basically told to go fuck herself because meanies. Amira teleported into the hallway of the cells. She then pondered if the bad guys were stupid enough to leave keys. They were not. A 4,000-year-old fellow, the only one the only one in the tree who knows that it's been 4,000 years, made fun of them for a while. Locked it successfully and escaped. The locked up man introduced himself as Bartholomew Myers, which is one of the aliases used by X at one point. They also left Sheila in her cell for some reason. Not really sure why.
Whoops.
What you'll hear, Vulpe, particularly out of character, is, well, the bone lockpick broke. Like there wasn't a million other bones they could have tried to make another one out of. But that's our group, and I love it, and it makes me giggle.
Hey, I was told not to make another one, so I didn't.
Bart, aka Bartholomew, then yelled out, "Hold your breath," which was followed by poison gas that only affected New due to saving throws. The main door.
He's breathed
the
in
main,
right at that moment.
The main door. Why would you bother locking that door when you assume nobody's going to get out? Because they're locked in and trapped. When opened, a weapon. So they are slightly dumb. Just not as dumb as Amira thought they were. When opened, a weapon-wielding guard fired a gun down the hall at them, hitting Theizora. The side effects also slightly singed Akemi. Akemi dragged Theizora through the door again, but forgot to close it in the mayhem. She was then shot, with Theizora getting a more severe burn, for a side effect burn. In other words, that's the effect of the damage. While debating what to do next, Bart yelled out, "Nice knowing you, cat lady." Then a basically spotlight went through all of the prison cells, landed on Sheila's cell, and caused her to vanish. New was serving as a human shield. It didn't work very well. Akemi went down. Theizora and Amira checked the cells frantically and found a loose brick, leading to essentially, which someone described, and I liked the description, so I tweaked it and put it in my notes, leading to a loose brick in the wall version of the Shawshank Redemption escape, instead of a poster. They reached the other end of the tunnel and pushed out the other wall. At this point, this was Theizora and Amira, reached the guard's dining chamber, but no one was currently there. While they debated which of two paths to take, Sheila was found in her new location. Seems to be a bedroom. As she tried to look around in the hallway, she got distracted and was blocked from escape by a woman who introduced. I don't remember if she introduced herself, but should have, as Jothali Kismir. If you remember your notes from season 2, you will remember that name.
Lovely lady.
If you're in season 2.
I know, I was talking to the person who I'm doing the recap for. Who did not play in season 2, but was, however, present for most of the sessions listening in. Sheila cannot comprehend the phrase, "Tomorrow at dawn you will be hung."
Oh,
She tried to flirt, but it didn't work.
my only
Damn.
sleeve. My only
Well, I'm
ace.
out of options.
My only option.
Instead, she was offered a way out. She was thrown out a window 150 feet to the courtyard.
I took it.
That's a lie, you coward. You tried to be a coward and hang on.
Well, I tried to back out of it, yeah. 100%.
Cut back to Theizora, who finally chose to go straight ahead of them after 20 real-world minutes of not discussing it at all, while I did the other roleplay scene.
Oops.
Which, yes, I threw it because I'm a sassy bitch.
Meow.
They failed a stealth check. The rusty door squeaked loud enough to be heard down the hall. A guard looked at them and said, "It seems we have company." And that was where we ended.
Busted.
Well, thanks for being the only person to give me a full recap.
You're welcome.
That's awesome.
Since you're the only player who takes more than 2 notes a month, I figured I owed you that much.
And yes, this is me calling out half the party who I asked for notes.
I can give you notes if you want.
You didn't ask me, so I'm chill.
You didn't ask me for this session.
You and Sheila are chill. Everyone else, though, shame.
You didn't ask me for last session.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
The important thing is I have water. Yum
You're in
yum
a
drink.
cell because we didn't get you out. That's all that matters.
Well, not anymore.
So, as Theizora and Sheila is bleeding out on the courtyard.
With questionable bone structure.
Not quite. She's still above 0 hit points. But close. As
questionable.
Namë and Akemi are hanging back, and as Theizora and Amira are in a bit of a pickle. Vulpe. Vulpe.
Ooh.
The fox himself. Himself.
It is time.
To clarify, for anybody who does happen to watch or listen to these at any point, and the players for that matter, I am doing a 50-50 on this. Sometimes I just pretend he was there the whole time, and he was just having a bad day or quiet or something. Some days I do a full story explanation for why he wasn't with you at all on the mission. And then sometimes I do a little bit of both, which is what I'm doing now. Vulpe was with you when you went. Not gaslighting.
Sorry.
DMing.
Same thing.
Sometimes it needs an explanation, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it was a big enough story to point for Vulpe to be out for a week that it needed an explanation, so I've given one. Vulpe was with you up until you went to walk through the tree, and in fact walked what he thought was through the tree with you, but didn't end up where he was supposed to.
Oh.
Oh no.
He's been tree napped.
Not the tree napping.
Am I back in the shadowy void of discussion again?
You don't know where you are.
Oh dear.
What can I see around me?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
I'm just going to see basic stuff. I just want to see how much detail I'm going to provide.
All right. Understanding. That's an 18.
Okay. So you see it's weird. It does kind of look weird and voidy, but not like before. This just sort of looks like a plain, like you can still see things, like there's walls. It looks like a big stone tunnel almost. But everything is sort of warped a little bit. It's weird. Way down this long corridor, you see what looks like light, but not just like generic daylight. There's shapes in the daylight, like you'll probably end up somewhere.
Oh.
Probably about 200-300 feet away.
No. Can I roll Arcana just to see what of this seems more to be natural magic versus more spell-made magic?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
You said go ahead.
Oh, all right. That's a 17.
It's very hard to tell. You could be in a spell effect. It could be powerful being nonsense. It could be the gods themselves. It could be a pocket dimension. Who the fuck knows? There's too many weird things it could be with all the shit you know exists. You have seen that you didn't know existed until recently.
What sort of shapes do I see before me? Is it just like solid colors of gray, bright grays and whites, or?
You see the outline of some trees and a fairly large building.
X, can you hear me? Is my connection to my patron severed here?
Doesn't feel like it's severed, but you don't get a response.
All right then. I'm going to start walking towards the building. Hmm. As I'm getting closer, can I roll perception, see if there's anything else I can try to determine about it?
You could, but you don't really need to because I'm going to tell you about it.
Alrighty.
Once you get closer to the exit, or what you assume is the exit, you can definitely see that whatever's on the other side is not pure illusion because it is coming into focus. It is a rather large stone villa, I guess would be the best way to put it. House. Not quite mansion. Manor, probably the best way to put it. It hasn't come into full focus yet, but you can see enough to figure that out. Feels like there is a bit of a sort of veil to it that you can only kind of make out the shape and some details.
since I'm proficient in history, can I try to make a history check to sort of date the building, see how old it seems to be?
You can't see enough detail to determine that.
Alright. Alrighty.
It's still
Well,
more or less like the outline of it. It's just sort of phasing in and out a little bit to where you can kind of make out based on the shape what it probably is.
Before I run into it and probably out to somewhere that might not be great, I'm gonna move my small knife from one of my coat of many pockets into the side of my boot.
Okay.
And then you know what? Running at this thing full speed, see what happens.
All right.
Caution to the wind.
I'll be towards it. Toward it. After put in dagger. Okay. So, Amira and Theizora.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. Well, we know where we're going.
The hell?
As three big beefy boys start coming towards you.
I'm pretty sure we're just gonna try and book it.
Theizora ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
All right. So, I'm going to need you guys to tell me initiatives because I have to do everything on my phone.
Alright, good luck.
Theizora, what is your initiative?
Oh, 9.
Amira, what is your initiative?
15.
Okay.
Read the numbers, woman.
I did.
I was about to say, what?
15.
Why is it so hard for you?
Because I wasn't looking at it for a moment because I had to check something.
It's okay.
20.
Nope.
You have that number. Okay.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
It's okay. They're just gonna get right up in your face, and then you get to move.
Very funny.
Man, I really should have learned Fireball.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Since
you
you're
didn't.
not,
It's like the spell, man.
so I've sort of done doing initiative in reverse order just because of the way I wrote it down, but that's fine. I can just read it from bottom up. So guard number 2, doesn't really matter which one guard number 2 is. It's going to be Theater of the Mind combat today. And you guys are all more or less reasonably up-close fighters, or can be, so it's not going to matter too much. It's like a 30-foot hallway. He's going to run up and try to cut into Amira.
Shit.
Slicey dicey.
Oh no.
Or at least he would if I didn't drop the goddamn D20 on the floor.
Yes, please roll on that one.
Turns out he just dropped his knife on the floor.
No, what I did roll was a 21.
Shit. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That'll be 7 damage.
Baby Dave.
And number 1 is going to move up next to him and attack you as well. He is going to benefit from their pack tactics.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Pack tactic guards.
He's always also going to hit a 21 for 7 damage.
Hey.
And now it is your turn.
How far is the other door?
30 feet past the 2 of them that are blocking the hallway.
Okay. Wait, like, because I know we're like the door from the room we came from. Because there were
Like-
2 doors in there.
Like 5 feet behind you. I assume it's still hanging open because you never closed it, so.
Yeah. Can I try to like run back into the door if I can see through the door frame? Could I teleport?
I mean, yeah, you can. It'd be a puss move, but you can. You're allowed to.
Never mind, I'm gonna punch them.
I meant the teleport. You can walk away if you want, and I'll get 2 free attacks with advantage, but
Oh.
no, you can teleport if you're. I'm just trying to goad you
Oh.
into actually fighting because we haven't had a lot of
Okay,
fights.
yeah, sorry. Well, we don't have majority of our stuff. I forgot that disengage exists. Can I please disengage and run back through the door?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Because I remember there were 2 doors in that room.
Disengage and didn't do with your teleport. I won't even mock you for that. Good job.
Yay.
Now, having said that, warrior number 3 is going to slide over and attempt to stab the shit out of your friend. And since you guys were next to each other, that means they were next to you, which means pack tactics for advantage.
I'm so sorry, Theizora.
Means slice, dice, and cube.
Thank you.
All the types.
And cube.
Nora, does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
You are
Okay.
turning into a robot. Theizora.
Fuck. Turn off my Wi-Fi.
Sure. What?
Hello? Hello?
No.
Why?
You're better now.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I had to turn off my Wi-Fi.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, my data works better than my Wi-Fi sometimes. So. Yes, the 17 hits, I think that's what was said.
Yes. So you. This guy seems the beefiest of the 3.
God damn it.
Possibly.
That's why I said cube.
Also seems to be the guy that called out to you in the first place. And he actually deals 14 damage.
Oh, wonderful.
Theizora, it's your turn.
Okay, I would like to disengage and book it.
Okay.
Going out the door that Amira went out.
All right. You make it back part of the way down the wall. Is that your turn?
Wait, can't you
I
also dash with your bonus action? I'm sorry.
Man, I'm looking.
Cause
Oh my god,
rogue.
they show us. They show us.
I forgot.
Cause they're a rogue.
Yeah.
So
I
are you?
can. Huh? What was the question, Paul?
Are you dashing?
Yes.
Okay.
I was
That's
just
your
being smart.
movement, your action, and your bonus action. So you're done.
Yeah.
So that brings us to Warrior 2. Amira could only go her normal movement, so Warrior 2 is going to catch up to her and beat the shit out of her. Because she didn't tell me she was dashing. Because she had to disengage. And isn't a rogue. Now, he doesn't have pack. He doesn't get pack tactics right now because he's by himself. And he misses tremendously. His buddy,
thank God.
however, also catches up and is going to get pack tactics for 2 rolls.
Yeah, shit.
He's going to roll another 20 and do 7 more damage to you.
Oh, 7 more damage? How fun.
Amira, what do you want to do?
How far is that other door in the room?
In the hallway you're in now?
Yeah.
I didn't write it down in notes from last week, but I'd say, from what I remember describing, probably another like 60 feet. So pretty sure you went down a fairly long hallway to get here.
No, weren't they in a room with 2 doors?
Yeah, we were in a room with doors first.
Together, you had hit the room and then okay. So the other door is about 10 feet. Well, now it would be about 20 feet past them because you ran 30 feet past that other door.
Oh. Whoops.
You're now the door that you originally came into this area from, which would lead to the hallway I was thinking of.
We came through a tunnel.
We came through a tunnel.
You went through a tunnel into a room with 2 doors.
Yeah.
You went through the door straight. There should be the door to the left 20 feet away, is what I remember.
Yeah, so then you would be most of the way to the tunnel. You would have to probably run one more time.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage again and go and run over to the door and open it. The one on the left that we haven't gone through.
All right.
More guards.
I need to roll some dice.
Oh no.
More guards.
More guards.
No.
Joke's on you. That's the door to the barracks.
Oh no.
This is Theizora.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Really going all downhill because of a like a door squeak.
That is solely Theizora's fault.
Fuck you. I don't accept your apology.
Plot thickens.
Okay. So what is 3?
Please don't let there be more cards. I think it's that.
Well, this one's technically the third guard you were already dealing with. He's going to run over to you and try to stab you.
Yeah.
He hits an 18.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
So does that tracks mean it hits?
Wait. What did you say? Sorry.
18 to hit.
Yes.
14 damage.
Ow.
What?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put the other guy in it. I only put one of the new guys. Uh,
14, not 13.
Oh.
Numbers.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy.
Our plan is going great, don't you think?
It's such a great plan. It's going so well.
I know, like we're almost out of the water.
Yeah, totally. We might need to run down that hallway the guards came from.
You could just go back through the tunnel.
I know, but
Just cut all your losses.
open the door. As you're doing so, with the way D&D combat is visualized, you get stepped by the guy you already knew.
I'm
You open the door and you see two things that are really weird. You see. Actually, hold on, I gotta pull the stat block up. Yes, it is. You see about a 7 foot tall, 7 foot around bush that seems to have arms and legs made of branches. And you see two of them. And one of them proceeds to turn its head / body / bush, for lack of a, because it's all just one big piece with a couple of limbs sticking out, and just sort of turns itself towards guard number 3, and goes, and yes, it talks, and proceeds to be. You should have been ready for Sneaky Pete. And he's going to attack him.
Christmas bushes.
What the fuck?
Sneaky Pete.
Sneaky Pete.
Bush Wookie!
Love this.
And Sneaky Pete is going to smash the ever-loving dog shit out of that guy.
What do you say it's
Whoa.
about EEAT?
What?
That just seems like too good of an opportunity not to pass up on. Spelling it.
No, it's not.
I like it.
Spell it that way. See if it comes out for you. Offend the guy who's trying to save your party. See how that goes.
Yeah, hold on. Let's not do that.
We're with them, not against them.
So, then the other one basically thematically moves you to the side so you can stand in your space, but just kind of pushes you, if we were able to use maps tonight, 5 feet to the side.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Power, Sneak Pete, Tricky Jim, bitch!" And now he's going to. And he is going to. If help if the fucking dice would stop getting cocked on the side of the fucking dice tin.
Oop.
There we go. He's going to hit with one of his 2 attacks. Sneaky Pete also should have had 2 attacks. I just forgot to do the second one, but that's okay. It's not going to matter. So the first one of these, the second bush, who is apparently named Tricky Jim.
Sneaky Pete and Tricky Jim.
A large fist.
punches the guy in the midsection to bend him over, and then with his natural 20, uppercuts his head off.
Oh
my god.
Damn.
What?
Knock his block
Goddamn.
off, baby. Knock his block off.
Noise.
Theizora, it's your turn.
Whoa.
Am I? Where? Yep, because I can English.
Yeah.
Am I?
Close
Am I
enough.
able to get over to Amira, at least?
You can, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm right by Mickey Pete and Tricky. I
Mhm.
don't know if you want to do that.
One of Sneaky Pete is a legend at my Sunday in-person table. Tricky Jim I just made up as a cousin for him because I wanted there to be two.
That makes sense.
This is
Yeah,
great.
I'm just gonna get over to Amira, and that's gonna be my turn.
This is
Okay.
great.
Number 2 and guard number 1 are going to, who while fairly, hardy, they're elite trained guards. They're elite trained guards for fighting like soldiers and you guys that are limited on equipment. They've built for fighting an 8-foot tall fucking living tree.
Oh, damn.
So you get here. So they both dash with their actions and get the fuck out of here as fast as possible. But at that point, initiative is essentially over, and you can just hear in the distance the door they were blocking you from entering open and close rapidly.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, nature, bitch.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
That's what I was saying. Like, what the fuck?
That could have gone worse.
It also couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah. What's Sneaky Pete and Tricky Jim doing?
Turning towards you, standing there. You think probably smiling, although it's hard to tell. It's a bush.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Give me 1 second. That's what you got for fucking around with Sneaky Pete, Tricky Jim, you little bastards.
Nice.
God, this is great. Yes.
I'm pretty sure we'd be unstoppable if we recruited them to the party.
Oh,
my
you
space.
two are
It is my wife.
CP and Tricky Jim?
That's us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's other words. Oh my god. Like the biggest one that can be. Why?
So, why did you help us?
You seemed like you were in distress, so they were bastards.
Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah. Oh shit, Amira, we gotta find our stuff so we can get back together.
Yes. Oh my god, I really hope they're not dead.
Shame.
Yeah.
You really,
Flashback to everyone being dead.
You really hope who's not dead?
My sister and our other party member, knew.
Yeah.
Knew what?
Namë.
New Namë.
That's. Do you know how he spells his name by chance?
I don't have a clue.
Oh no.
Damn, the only person who would know is not there. SMH.
I had to take a guess
I.
because NEWNAME, but that's just my.
Well, I'm gonna go with that because it's funnier. His name's new name. I wonder if he has a brother named No Name.
Huh.
Well, technically, by his logic, wouldn't it be no Namë?
Wouldn't that be his? What if that's his sister?
That's actually.
I said what I
Yeah.
said.
It'd still be new, but it's a long O sound. New.
I have now added a new word to my computer's dictionary. Uppercutted.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Uppercut decapitation is how I have it in my notes, and I think that's infinitely funnier.
But yeah, do you by chance know where they store any like of the weapons that they take from people or equipment or stuff, whatever?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Why
think
would you
these
like
would
to
help?
know?
Because they took our stuff, and we
Yeah.
need to get our stuff so we can go back and save my sister and New from dying horribly to a guard that has a gun. So
Yeah, that is.
No face.
we also
in the
have to
big
find
man.
Sheila.
You
What?
see, you see the one that's. You see Pete turn to Jim and go, "God damn it! We make terrible thieves. We're too honest." And he gives you your stuff.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Immediately putting the pendant on, because what the fuck?
Yeah, we came across it while we were treasure hunting. Didn't know it belonged to anyone at the time, but I'm glad we found you.
Well, we appreciate you for returning it. Now we have to figure out how to get back to our party members. We either go
Yeah.
back through the tunnel or we find the door.
We should be able to just go back through the tunnel and loop back around.
Yeah, but that's dirty and it's a little work. But yeah, no, yeah.
We don't. Yeah, we need to. We don't have another way that no goes there.
True.
Where are you
So-
trying to get to?
So there's the cellar dungeon part of the castle, and there's a long hallway that attaches to that. We're trying to get to that hallway because that's where our party members currently are. At least the two that we know where they are.
Oh, follow us. And they go out the door you just
Oh.
ran back in from.
Okay. Following.
okay.
I guess.
They immediately take a left and go 30 feet down the hall to the door they were guarding. Open it and say, "Wait here." And about 40 seconds, and for the next 30 to 40 seconds, you hear lots of screaming of agony. And then they come out now bathed in blood.
Bushwhacking, if you will.
That was
There
good.
you go. It's down the hall.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And they proceed to lead you down the hallway. Looking back at you, be like, "Do you say anything other than thank you?"
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I'm actually quite fluent with the word "fuck you," but you didn't deserve that. So.
I'm sorry, my dear, you do not have the money for that.
That's hot.
I'm spoken for.
No wood for you.
That was awful. Out of character, fuck you for that.
Are you sure they're not named Woody and Buzz?
You don't got the parchment for
I
this
could do
tree.
some long-winded description about you go down a different path that leads to where you want to get to because they can't fit through the hole you came from. When quickly before I switch back to Vulpe for the moment, or possibly Sheila. I haven't decided which one yet. Probably Sheila, so I get a little bit of everyone's current side mission in. The last thing you got, Akemi, because you got healed at some point, so you're back up and on your feet. You two
Oh,
see
did I?
some. Pretty sure somebody healed you.
No, I was still just
No?
in a scuffle with the dude.
I thought you
Kimmy
cure
was
wounds.
still on the
Oh,
ground. I don't
All
have
I've
cure
done
wounds.
is pass my saves. That's all that's happened.
Yeah,
Labored
he just
breathing.
passed
Okay.
his death saves. He's unconscious on the floor. And I was doing magic missile in the dude's face.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Kemi's still on the floor. No, you're stable, and it's in game probably been over an hour by now, so you're awake with 1 hit point.
Cool. Take his legs out from the bedroom. You're already on the ground.
There's nothing to take out. About the time that I'm kind of fucking with the timeline here because I'm trying to keep track of 3 people at once, or 3 groups at once.
Woohoo!
Basically, they come around the corner before he finishes killing you because he does more damage with his gun than his sword. And as you're starting to wake up, you two see small trees, large bushes. Probably small trees would be a better way to put it, because they are fairly slender looking, that can walk, and then they're bigger than new by about a foot. And the 2 of them. Well, one of them walks over, and the guy freezes because he's like, "What the fuck is this walking tree?" And the tree seems to lean close to whisper something to him, and he very obviously pisses and shits himself and runs away.
Noise.
What the?
And then the 2 of you that are not familiar with him hear the one that whispered something to him yell out, "That's right, and you tell the rest of the bastards in here, this is what happens when you fuck with Sneaky Pete and Tricky Jim, bitch."
Yes.
And then we cut to Sheila.
Labored breathing.
Yeah, so you're
Crackling of bones.
almost dead on the ground.
Yep. This is not what I thought she meant. I should have asked for clarifications. Can I see what's around me?
Yeah, the courtyard.
I'm gonna drag myself towards the door, I guess. Back into the fray. I'm ready for this. Never give up, never surrender.
Takes you about 5 minutes to crawl to the door.
I can do this. I believe.
And you're about to, like, reach out to try to either pull yourself up or at least knock on the door or something, whatever the hell your plan is with, like, 4 hit points.
The equivalent of 4, pretty much.
I don't remember what your actual total is now.
I'm not okay. Yeah, 16.
Okay, so now 16 is enough that you would. It's kind of abstract, but 16 to me is enough you'd be able to get up. Now you're still not doing well, but you can move. So what do you want to do when you reach the door?
All right. I want to be cautious, quiet. Use my magic awareness to sense the presence of concentrated magic.
You don't sense any concentrated. Well, what does it do? Actually, tell me what it actually does.
It says you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover, so that's probably not going to help me much behind the door.
Yeah, you can't sense anything.
Damn it. Oh, I'm so fucked. Okay, I'm gonna like... I know this isn't gonna work, like, gameplay-wise, but I'm gonna try to, like, lean from the side and, like, open the door a crack. So, like, the majority of my body is, like, to the side, at least. And try to make a peeky peek. I've got a peek inside.
So it's probably been about 10 minutes at this point between you taking a few minutes to initially recover and then planning your move.
Okay.
So the door, you do the try to be cool, back to the wall, open the door and hide. As soon as you open the door, you sense magic items.
Oh, that could be good.
No.
Okay, so what's it says I learned what school of magic that it belongs to when I sense a spell.
And does it tell you what you learn about the item, if it's an item?
Not just the location. I know the location of any spell or magic item. 60 feet.
On the... actually, no. Technically, to you, it's still behind total cover because of the way you're standing.
Oh,
so you don't sense anything.
Well, that... as a player, that makes me want to not go. But as my character... I guess I gotta keep looking. Open the door more. Find. Okay, I'm gonna open the door more.
It's really easy to find, actually.
Oh no. Is it right in front of me?
So, you turn and walk in the door.
No.
And you realize that the person with those magic items was on the other side of the other closed half of the door doing the same thing, waiting for you. And immediately grabs you by the throat.
Hello, friend.
God damn it.
How'd you know what I was into?
Sheila.
Double down on that. God damn it.
You really want to die today, don't you?
I asked nicely.
And she opens her mouth. It's very wide when she opens it. With rows of razor sharp teeth, and tries to bite you.
Can I get a hug first?
I'm gonna figure a 29 probably hits.
Yep, that does.
Okay.
Cat face. Love
just
no.
barely.
It's too late to rage.
It wouldn't have helped you anyway.
No. Why was she hiding?
But I am angry.
Why would she be hiding?
So I will leave this next decision up to you.
Big teeth.
Am I taking the average or am I rolling damage?
Oh geez. Let's roll.
Okay.
I feel lucky today. On the off chance that the average is already going to be too much.
All right. Well, feel like I might as well just tell you the average because if you choose it now, I'll let you choose it each time it comes up, and it's probably going to come up again.
Oh no.
Actually, it may not come up again looking at that. But the average was 20.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Never
mind.
The
Well,
average,
it's
like
worse.
including strength, attack bonus, everything else.
Oh
Would
no.
be 20.
Not
I
fair.
rolled 22.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh no.
Plus
So-
7 is 29.
Same result.
Oh.
So, like I said,
yeah. Didn't matter either way. I had 16. Well,
slurp you like a bowl of ramen.
I guess I'll just go to 0.
So you feel her take, sort of shift her hand around your throat in a way where she's kind of holding you by the side of the neck more than the throat now, and then takes a chunk out of your throat.
We could have been friends.
Oh. And you pass out.
But not like this.
So
I haven't made any fur children yet.
my notes here.
It's way more gargled.
This mission went to shit.
Help!
Yeah, maybe if you just shut the fuck up next time.
So, cutting back to
What?
Vulpe.
Cry.
I'm still just taking a moment to recover from what the fuck happened with Sheila.
I'm dead.
Okay.
So you ran headlong. Ran headlong through the portal thing.
Yep, no idea how that could end bad.
And you realize you seem to. It's almost like you're not in control of your own actions right now. More on that after I start catch up my notes. Okay. Portal. So immediately there's a couple things you notice. Number one, this feels completely unfamiliar and yet 100% familiar at the same time. And two, you feel like everything that's you can see yourself doing things like first person, like you're doing them, but you feel like you're doing them on some kind of instinct. Also, everything seems to have a weird purplish hue.
Purplish hue, you said.
Yeah.
Yes. And your clothes seem to look different. You don't have your coat anymore. You seem to have a cloak with a hood, which is up.
It's the future.
You are X.
So
Oh my
the other
God.
thing you notice is as you come out of the portal, you don't come up outside wherever this house is. You briefly panic internally in the part of your brain that you're still in control of. Until you realize that you breathe fine underwater.
Oh.
And you bring yourself to the surface. And you hear footsteps above you at the top of a spiral stone staircase, about 40 feet up. And you start to follow them. And they're very fast. They're hard to keep up with. When you catch a glimpse of them, they seem to have a weird amber hue to them. Odd. Eventually, you catch up to them.
Do I recognize them?
Yeah, it's Theizora.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Disguised as Vulpe during that.
A younger Vulpe, to be specifically.
How
To be
old is
specific.
And you see Theizora pop out of existence. Looks like she used a teleportation circle.
What the?
Oops.
You also look down. I didn't think I was going to have to throw this detail in, but it sounded like everyone was confused. You also look down and realize while you're purple like this, are about 20 years older than you were before.
Is this my body? What the hell? He's just looking in amazement for a moment before trying to reach out to X one more time. Are you there?
Someone responds. You hear a voice that is not X, but it is familiar. It is a woman's voice. And she goes, "Interesting. It does not appear to be in your head. You heard it from behind you."
I'm going to turn around and know what? Can I reach towards my boot?
You can. Make me a wisdom save.
Oh no. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you tried to do that, and then you realize you can't move. And you feel like you're being held in place by magic. That really wasn't very nice, you know. What were you planning to do with that exactly?
Who are you?
You know exactly who I am. You're in my home. The better question is, why are you here?
There's a strange place. I was just with Theizora, Akemi, our other friends, and now I'm here.
Hmm. From the future, then. Interesting.
You act like this isn't a first time happening.
God, no.
What do you mean by that?
Well, honestly, the only thing that slightly weirds me out is I don't understand why you look like that and she looked like she belonged here, even though she was clearly from the future, too.
I do look older than I was.
Considering you're currently about 5 years old, where you are.
Perhaps has something to do with.
I'll tell you straight up, I forgot to go back and look at my notes, so the times might have been said
Good
differently
enough.
for the two different
Yeah,
people.
I get
but
what you
I don't
mean.
care.
I get what you mean. Could
It's
it be
the
due to
same
heritage?
moment. It was 11 years, apparently, is what I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
I just happened to scroll past it.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you're doing.
I mean, I literally spelled it out. I couldn't have been more clear. That's what I was doing. So why are you here?
I don't know why I'm here. At least not yet.
Well,
we were talking to a royal spirit. They asked us to help save. Now this is time for me to go check my notes. I have it written down. He asked us to save his kingdom. He invited us in through the hanging tree, and yet it seems I got separated from everyone else, assuming you haven't had any other odd visitors.
only
And
my
now
own
I'm here.
daughter.
So I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell was up with that.
Something tells me that's a story that'll explain itself in time.
And most likely. Well, are you done reaching for your hidden dagger? I assume it's a dagger. Could be a pistol, I suppose.
It's closer to a paring knife than anything.
Very well. Are you done trying to pull it on me?
Now that I know I'm not getting jumped in the past, yes.
Cool. You can move again now, by the way.
He's just going to stand back up normally, not even reaching for the tiny little knife hidden in his boot. Oh, that poses the question, how do I go back?
That is quite the question. I would imagine you go either through the same portal my daughter just did, or you go the way you came.
Is that portal still open?
The one you came from?
The one that Theizora just went through.
That's a teleportation circle.
Hmm.
You just need the right spell for that to work.
You wouldn't happen to have any sort of chronoturgy in here, would you?
If by chronergy you mean, do I have a way to use this spell? Yes.
Would you be willing to let me make an attempt at it?
I could. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'll go back the way I came. See if I find a way out, and if not, I guess that's my last option.
Let's see. Scroll. Someone used, but it was a bad idea. Vulpe. You're already here. We've already spoken. The past and the future have already fucked each other. Have some tea with me before you go.
Mm, Before I leave down here to presumably follow her up, I'm gonna try digging my own memory. See if I ever remember overhearing another person's voice that could sound similar to mine when I was younger.
I'm not sure I understand what you just asked me. Like, I understood the words, but I don't understand what you're actually trying to accomplish.
I want to roll history and see if I have memories of an encounter similar to this, something I need to set to happen.
I mean, you've had tea with your adopted mother before.
Do I, as a kid, remember possibly overhearing what sounds like a Vulpin having tea with mother?
Do all Vulpins immediately have the same voice?
I assume if one sounded just like me, it'd be pretty easy to tell.
Well, since I need to double check something before I can answer your question.
I'm trying to avoid creating a time
That's
paradox.
not how
here.
vocal cords work.
Oh?
You as a child would not sound anywhere near how you sound as an adult.
It's technically more like a teenager. That's why I'm checking.
Even then, that would be even worse. Your voice is going through the changes.
Yeah.
You reach adulthood at 15, I believe it is.
Yes, I believe so.
And how old are you in what would be our game's present?
It'd be 22.
So 11 years. You'd be 11. No, you actually would have a different enough voice that you wouldn't be able to tell.
Alrighty
I'd
then.
figure out the age difference.
Well, you know, I'm gonna agree and silently pray you're not gonna try to pull a fast one of like, oh yeah, you totally remember
Sheila,
sinking down during this exact moment.
No, I'll tell you when that's applicable. Hey, Sheila, stop spoiling campaign 2.
Oh dear.
Campaign 2 is the one based on Chrono Trigger. Shut up, we're not there yet.
Nice, nice.
You gotta survive this one first.
That's true, yeah.
Well, actually, we've already felt that. I died.
This is what I.
Don't
This
worry.
is how I'm. This is how I'm setting up campaign 2 and running campaign 1. She didn't offer tea in a chat since the future and past have already been tampered with. Anyway, Vulpe was self-racist and assumed all Vulpins sound the same.
Oh, I just assumed I'd recognize my own voice, but no, yeah, that makes sense.
You also got to remember, things are a little bit weird here for you. You're not just here. You're arguably closer to the ghost guy at the hanging tree than you are your mother. So are you going to stay for tea with her or not?
Yeah, I'll stay for tea. What's the worst that could happen? I shattered the timeline?
So he leads you down one of the other corridors down here. And it leads into a sitting room that is not one of the ones you've ever seen in this house before.
Where are we?
My private estate.
I really thought I snuck around every square inch of this place.
You've never even made it down to where I found you.
You really are
At least
a woman
not
of many talents.
at least not the you that you think you are. Yes, sometimes one has to keep certain things to themselves if they want to avoid being targets.
That's not ominous or foretelling at all.
Also, please allow me to introduce our other guests. There are 4 other people sitting around a table. She goes, well, you of course know Amira's mom.
I believe we've met a handful of times, yes.
She points to a fuck, words are hard. She points to a elven-looking man. She goes, where's it at? It's in my other notes. We call that. These 2 are a little bit of trouble. We call them Sneaky Pete and Tricky Jim.
What?
What?
Ah,
God damn it.
What?
those are kind of nice names. I'll make a note of that.
They look to be elven at this currently. I lied. There's 6 people at the table. She looks to the 4th one. She goes, I trust if you've fiddled with time in any way, which you clearly have, that you know Bobo.
Heard his name, but I never met him, no. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh no.
How the fuck are you? She then points to the 5th person at the table. And she says, this is how you make sure your church never goes broke. This is dirty quarters. It's also how you fund your less above board operations.
Illegalness.
It is no place for me to judge.
This, she points to the last person, is Dr. Xavier Hallowell the 32nd.
Bulb is just going to stare. And just not say anything, but just give a look of shock almost. So you know the doctor as well?
Yes.
I was not aware.
There's a lot of things you're not aware of.
That's definitely not setting any horrifying undertones.
Featured at the table. Where? Amira's mom. Sneaky Pete and Tricky Jim as people. Bobo the Gobbo. Dirty quarters. And Dr. Xavier Hallowell the 32nd. So you apparently know my son, Doctor. Dr. Hollowell looks completely fucking baffled. I have never seen that boy before in my life.
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
That's an 11.
Well, I mean, insight's not a fucking lie detector, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Or, yeah. I'm not trying to see if
But
he's lying. Just
you don't pick up any obvious signs of deception.
well, I did meet him far into the future from now, apparently.
Who do you think you met, child?
It's like, let me quickly go up. I have the note right. Oh, wait, no, it's down here back from when it was all unorganized, isn't it? Just to confirm, can you say that last name again?
Dr. Xavier Hallowell of the 32nd?
Huh. Alright, alright, alright. Just at the time I met you, you went by a much shorter name of just X. Or at least, this is just player error if this is completely wrong name.
What's an X?
Mhm.
I know the letter X.
That was
I know many
quite...
people assume xylophone doesn't start with an X.
It don't.
It could have been a fake name, as we're known for him to use.
Perhaps my friend of the future just borrowed the name. Of course, it's always a
Let me double
possibility.
check something before you go too.
I sworn, like, when we were going over the book, you did, you might have been on accident, but kind of sideswiped that X had 2 names in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
I remember.
And considering there's only 4 on that list, one of which is Jimmy and one of which is me.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Read your own note.
I am.
What does it say? Read it out loud.
Xavier Hollowell, Bartholomew Myers.
Okay. Now listen to what I
Jimmy...
just said. Dr. Xavier Hallowell, the 32nd.
I didn't get a number.
They're not
I
the
didn't get a
same
number in my
name.
note.
A descendant.
Okay.
I was given a number.
You were. That's who delivered you your mask.
Yes. You weren't given a number. I was given a number. You must have went back and added the number.
No, you just
No, I didn't
assumed
have the number in my notes at all, so I just assumed the number. That's my bad.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not
I
very
have
smart.
three.
I'm a smart character.
I do use the. I do like to use the more letterified version of numerals in my name, so I do have 3 X's in 32nd.
So assuming there's no letters, that presumes... You said you're the third. You said you're a 32nd, correct?
Yes.
Perhaps I have you mistaken for one of your ancestors with the same name.
It is certainly possible. They do tend to live a long time.
In which case, I sincerely apologize.
Quite all right. So, I am fascinated by your apparent ability to time travel from the future. What brings you here?
That I'm not quite sure myself.
Well, whatever it is, it must be pretty important. You wouldn't come all the way back in time. You wouldn't dabble in manipulation of time for no reason.
If I may ask a bit of an odd question, what do you all know about King Leland I and his kingdom?
Oh, I know at least one of my ancestors was there the day he was hung.
And that's Dr. Xavier saying that?
Yes. Like I said, I am the 32nd generation of Xavier's, and we do tend to live a while, so.
Does anyone know anything else? Because before I seem to have gotten dragged here, our mission was to go save the kingdom.
Well, seems someone, something, or possibly space-time itself had other plans for you.
And that's what worries me is I have no idea who drugged me here or for why.
Well, perhaps I can help you figure it out. Can you think of anyone powerful enough to send you here?
Perhaps your ancestor, apparently Bobo at some point, but once again, I've never personally met Bobo. It'd be hard for him to cast a spell on me when he doesn't know my name or face, or didn't know my name or face. Will this count as him learning my name and face?
I mean, he's looking at your face. He knows your name.
But I'm assuming if it was him, he would have cut to the chase by now.
The kid's got a point. Also, in theory, if it was me, I should be aware of it. I think. Technically, the point where you've diverged the timeline from what I sent them here for, so maybe I would remember this in the present. I don't fucking know. I don't even know why you're here.
Alright. Hey, you know that book I took from the library? That had the list of people?
Uh-huh.
I think now's a good time to go properly read the cover. specifically of the chapter where I found that list of people.
Okay. So the chapter is titled. Give me a second to finish my notes.
Odd title.
I've seen worse.
Rocks fall, Theizora's dead.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I'm already dead.
No, you're
not dead. I never once said you were dead. The hell
In
gave you that
spirit.
impression?
In spirit. I just wanted to live.
He checked the title of the book after regarding the spell name.
Why couldn't Jothali be lonely?
Excuse me. Yeah.
If you're checking notes for a title, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm not.
Alright.
I'm deciding on it.
I just don't want to make you waste your time checking notes for something that doesn't exist.
No, I knew it didn't exist. Because I knew you never asked before. So the chapter is called The Forgotten War.
Ooh.
Wolf's going to squint his eyes and look up. What? Actually, can I roll history to see if this is something he would currently remember? Or is this just a war he's never heard of?
Well, it's called The Forgotten War.
So yeah.
So, since you're here anyway, how would you like to help us win a war?
I think I just found my reason for coming here. And Vulpe is just going to close the book without revealing what he found. Tell me about this war.
And that's where we'll go to break.
Dun dun dun!
How could you?
Oh god.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Of all the things I expected today, fighting in a secret war is not it.
Ooh.
It's like some sort of war through time. Oh god.
Vulpe was then asked to fight in presumably said war. He seemed to believe that was why he was brought here. To the past. He asked about the war. We took break. I don't necessarily need to reminds me where to start my notes. Also, I have yet another calendar day that is taking up entirely too many paragraphs.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I
The
just wrote
wonders
a
of
page of
doing
notes. I just wrote a page of notes just from today.
wonders of D&D time management. Let me grab my other headphones and switch back to my phone so I can at least listen.
Right.
So all I
Break
need to do is
time.
just not die in the war.
Yeah.
Who just? Oh, Akemi disappeared.
Boop. They'll be back.
They will be back.
Mm-hmm. I will also be back. Perfect timing.
Jesus Christ.
Trade upgrades. I'm sorry, what? What does that mean? I hate you, Tai. Why you do this? I hope you're happy. Hope that was worth it. I'm just a zombie. Omega made it 99? Oh, nice. The dog just acts on its own. It's a good dog, everyone. You did it! That is a moment. A lovely, lovely moment. You did it! Bussin'. Alright, I'll stay by the door.
Howdy! Howdy, guard!
Careful not to kill each other.
Guard!
Shit! I'm sorry! What did I just say? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
IRL best friend.
They got away this time.
Because I fill him in on D&D because he's played a little bit with me as a DM before and he's interested in the stories and stuff. And I showed him some of my like maps I was working on and things. He's like, at around 8:30 my time, which is about half an hour before our normal start time. Like our scheduled one. And he's like, how's D&D going? I'm like, well, technically starts at 9, again, my time. And he's like,
he tricked me.
He's like, so how's the story or he thought I was already playing, so he's like, how's the story for tonight coming? I'm like, well, we start in half an hour. At that time, I hadn't realized I was going to be a few minutes late. And also, I'll let you know when I know what the story is.
Help, I'm stuck. Okay, I'm stuck.
Is your current update? I still have no idea what the story is.
Okay.
As of the current update, welcome to the club.
Current update, the story is... What story?
Quite literally, the story is you guys seem to like really thematic and story-driven things, but I didn't really plan for that with this campaign, so I'm kind of making it up as I go.
Healing.
Current update, the story is currently falling out of my ass.
And I'm essentially basing this entire campaign essentially off of a popularity contest. Whatever seems to get the most oohs and ahs one week continues the next week.
I was about to say, we didn't even really mean for it. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And then around the time I did the first time travel bit, realized I had planned to do at least partially, roughly based off of Chrono Trigger, not fully planned, obviously you guys will have choices in it, but, structured campaign concept for next time. So then I'm like,
Oh,
could probably combine that
The
with the
Christmas
time
tree
travel I'm already
had some
doing
luck.
somehow.
You got in there.
So
really
I should
nice.
go
Glad
play
you-
Chrono Trigger.
98. Damn, son. I got
would
it.
help you
Okay, I'm
some
good.
just
I'm
to
good now. I
remember
got it.
The characters,
I was
because I'll probably
lost.
base NPCs off of some of them.
Okay,
but
I'm good now. 1 second. There we go.
also,
I got a protection potion.
also, even if I was literally just
Does
telling
anyone
you
need an
the exact
antidote?
story
I
of
just
Chrono
got the
Trigger, if
items
you don't
for it.
remember the story of Chrono Trigger, you shouldn't do that because then you're spoiling the story for yourself
What's that?
and trying to metagame.
Oh, it's because the dog is with the
I'm just
necromancer.
trying to get a hand on how your time travel works. I don't want to cause
So
a
is
paradox on
he
accident.
dead?
I don't want
you're
to kick
going
one
to.
rock. I don't want to accidentally kick a rock and have it all
Oh,
of a
no,
sudden
there's
lead to
a,
several facial deformities.
What do you call it? The thing?
What?
Not yet. Bye.
I'm enjoying the fact that you're assuming you haven't already.
Not like this. I'm so sorry.
I
Is
mean,
that
you
why I'm
being
so
here.
short? Did I stunt my own
That's
growth?
amazing. I was like,
Technically speaking,
please don't vote me.
based on things I've established in previous sessions, that I may or may not now be going back and linking, it doesn't seem like you've probably changed anything major because you are in a historical book for using the spell you're coming to look for.
I don't even know what spell I'm coming to look for.
Well, the spell that you were doing research on.
I'm so sorry.
Time travel.
Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't a time travel spell.
Never had circus peanuts. Just learned a couple
was-
of years ago. I thought it was literally
It was
just
the
peanuts
spell
and
that
hay.
turned Wally into
Oh,
what he is now.
No problem.
Well, no, you don't
No,
know
I
what
was
turned
talking
Wally into
to
what he
your
is now,
apparently.
but what he is in your pocket.
The form he's in that is being carried by Theizora right now. How about that?
Yes, that was your original intent of the research where you found your own name.
Yeah.
So in theory, you probably haven't changed anything of too much significance yet, at the very least.
I feel like that's bound to change.
And I'm assuming X hasn't said anything since I went to the past. Man, I wonder how X is going to react to this tale.
Figure out how to
Where
talk
the
to him.
fuck were you?
Just figure out how to tell him.
I still don't think he's ever like talk to me.
And everyone died. The end.
I'm fine with this.
Damn, doesn't even want to try to have that happy ending after the rebirth of Wally. He's just, fuck it.
Oh.
We'll see.
Oh my. The will to live.
Didn't get dusted for nothing. What do you mean, listen?
Okay, I'll live.
Fucking better. You don't got a choice in this.
I feel like that's a threat.
It is a threat. It's a threat for you to live.
Damn.
You ain't dying.
I really don't get a choice in this, do you?
Nope.
That's
Why would you?
I don't know. Foolish of me to ever assume I'd get a choice in my own fate.
Yeah.
It's fate. You don't ever have a choice in fate.
Now that I'm thinking back on it, it's a lot easier for me to get in contact with Jimmy than it is for me to get in contact with my own patron.
It's because Jimmy's everywhere.
Yeah, he just seems to appear
And Jimmy
whenever I
wants
say
to
his
be
name.
contacted by you.
He just seems to appear whenever I say his name like 3 times, I'm pretty sure was the joke.
Yes.
Didn't we end up calling him while he was in the bathroom? As a joke?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was almost cheddar.
Yes, you did.
The real question is what kind of tea is it?
Probably dead people tea.
What's dead people tea? Is it just made of dead people?
Warhammer 40k tea.
You want to find out?
I was thinking Caduceus Clay from Critical Role Season 2, but yeah, that also works.
I don't know very much Critical Role.
I have not watched Critical Role yet.
I'm amazed at all of you people that care 95% about story and 5% about game mechanics have not watched the show that's about 95% story and 5% game mechanics.
Because it's
I just hear a lot of the
absolutely
stereotyping
awful.
from it, so it just kind of pushes me away.
I don't got the attention span to watch other people play D&D. I need to be playing D&D.
I mean, I
just
don't
feel
watch,
like when
I
I'm
don't watch
watching-
full sessions, but I still read up enough to know what's happening.
I don't read.
I mean, if there's like a channel where they just
That
made summaries
absolutely makes
of the
sense.
session,
Oh no!
I could just read or like
I've
listen
seen
to
clips
summarized
of
sessions.
Critical
I
Role.
think I would.
Well, there's a bunch of people that made, at least for campaign 2, like half-hour to 40-minute like highlight videos of the most important stuff.
Yeah, I might watch those.
Yeah.
For their current campaign, they've started doing a 45-minute to an hour abridged version on their official channel. I think they're up to like episode 30-ish of the current campaign for that.
I started watching Bell's Hells for a while,
There's a
but
lot
then I
of
kind of fell out of it.
Bell's
A lot of
Hells
shit
is the
to
current
watch and
one.
a lot of shit to play.
Right.
I don't get the time.
Currently, they're doing the apex of that. They're almost done that one.
Didn't they say they're switching to their new system in the next campaign?
I don't know if they've
Daggerheart?
announced any. I don't think they've said anything about it, but everyone's assuming they're going to.
I mean, why else would you really make your own system?
To make side money.
Fair enough, but I'd assume you'd at least run it a couple times on your channel for that advertisement
I mean, they have run it.
thing.
They've run side games with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
All right, who are we thinking is gonna die tonight?
Not me.
Jackson.
No, Sheila, you're
Sheila
already dead.
and not
pretty much.
Sheila.
No, I'm good. I'm good. By the sheer will
just
to
a little
live.
bit of blood in the throat. Just a little bit of blood in the
That's
throat.
not necessary. It's optional blood.
What?
No, it's very, very, very much mandatory blood.
You see, that's why I have this hard plastic collar around my neck so that nothing can bite me there.
Excuse me. Oh, smart.
Did you just admit to being a coned fox?
Yeah, hang on.
Bro, it could be a collar.
Technically, it's actually part of the jacket.
You
It comes
said
off
it
when
was
he takes
plastic. You are now
Yeah.
officially wearing a cone.
off. It's not the. Well, I mean,
Cones
I
aren't
guess
the only
it kinda
plastic.
is a modified cone.
You had to get a
It's
cone
just cut
so you
to
would
be
stop
around
licking
his
yourself.
neck.
Hey,
From what wound?
No.
No wound.
Oh.
It took you so long.
He's too innocent for that. You leave my boy alone.
Exactly why you have a cone. You didn't know you were doing anything bad.
Oh.
Wait,
You
hang
can't
on. What are you
just
talking about?
no.
Nope, I'm not explaining nothing. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
Agreed. Agreed.
I
See,
found out. Fuckers.
No.
Sucks to
Theizora,
fucking
no.
suck. Keep paying it. Get Adderall. Pay attention.
Hey, so I
Amira?
think I may have accidentally fell asleep for like 20 minutes.
God damn it, Amira!
oops.
You may have joined a
Are
secret
we-
Are we
war in the
really
past.
surprised? Like,
At least I'm
we aren't. This
awake.
isn't our episode, okay?
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd be doing this. I thought, oh, I'd have another conversation with X and then I'd appear with you guys to kick ass. I did not
No,
expect this side story.
You're always causing trouble.
Yeah, come
Wait,
on.
okay,
So, I mean, it's not even with the people I'm trying to cause trouble with.
I must have.
Troublemaker.
Are we still on Volt?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
But that doesn't
go
mean you get to sleep.
Yeah, before we continue, I'm gonna go take a bathroom break.
Oh, ho, ho. The good times roll.
Also, I like how this time Stev never showed up.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, he's still at work. Probably still. He might be closing tonight.
Or it's I mean, I still didn't make my character. I just won't show.
Oops.
Oops.
He was at work at the start of the session.
I'm gonna go see if his fucking character has any progress real quick.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
God damn it.
it's all an illusion.
He's not joining this campaign, I'm assuming.
He had his chance.
He's not if he's not ready by next week.
Mm. Ominous.
I'm cold, but I don't want to close my window.
Then suffer.
The
Philanthropy.
suffering.
I'm back.
Akemi.
Now we're still waiting for Vulpe.
Yay. Woohoo.
Oh god, I didn't realize it was that long that I'd been on.
Ooh, spooky.
What, close to 30 minutes?
For 15 minutes. Or 17.
You sent a
You're
message
doing
saying be right back at 10:05. It's a couple minutes shy of being 25. So it's closer to 20 than.
I came back 17 minutes after. But yeah.
Oh, it's you came back like a minute ago and it's 23 minutes after, so
Yeah,
you certainly didn't come back at 17 after.
Look, I understand we're fucking with time
No,
in campaign.
No, 17 minutes after I sent my message. So after, I mean, when I left.
Ah.
God damn it, Vulpe.
That's alright, that just means I get to send DMs.
Oh boy.
Goes to DMs. I don't think I'm in line for anything today, but we'll see.
Uh-oh.
That's not your turn.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I just had a bunch of stuff.
I bet it's Sheila's turn.
Nope.
It's not Sheila's turn for long.
I don't
No,
know.
don't say that.
My brain is half
Sheila's-
Still
powered.
got some death saves to do.
Sheila is fine.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't think she's okay.
I'm totally fine, guys. Paul said.
Well, if you say so, shit.
Paul's
I'm
note
not talking to you
said.
then.
If Paul's note said, it must be true.
Yep, sure.
No, the person I DM'd knows who they are. They've chosen not to read and answer my message, but
Ooh, spooky.
they have no chosen to read and answer my message.
Are they alive?
I am so sorry for the delay. I am back.
I'm not sure why the hell you didn't do that while we were on break for 15 minutes, but
I got dragged into a conversation that was a lot longer than I expected.
don't know how I can make this any more apparent and clear. Oh god, you guys are so much fun to fuck with, especially in DMs.
It's not me.
Hey, listen. When you give information for us to read in brain, our brain says, "What?" So
That's
what do
if you
you
can
think?
read.
Yeah, it could just be static noise. TV's turned on, power's there, no content.
My brain half the time.
It's just Windows startup.
We last left off with Vulpe asking about this forgotten war. Presumably that's what it is. He certainly thinks so. That he was potentially invited to join.
Huh.
Now we return to Sheila.
Oh. Are we sure we want to do that? I mean,
Sheila,
yay!
you awaken several hours later.
Oh.
It's now dark outside.
Dear.
Oh no.
I didn't bleed out. Yippee!
You feel pretty awful.
It's a miracle.
You are back in the room that you first teleported to.
In the bed?
Yes.
Jesus
Oh my
fucking
god.
Christ.
Oh,
Claire.
that's so sweet.
You're by yourself, horn dog.
Ah, nuts. Can't blame a girl for trying.
There's no restraints.
Damn it. Oh, man. Do I have 1 HP?
Yes.
Yay.
Actually, I lied. You have 2.
Ooh, 2 HP. Ooh, double.
Hell
In a
yeah.
couple hours.
Feeling good.
Oh, wait, a couple hours. What the fuck? Okay.
I'm regenerating.
You hear, and you hear the sound of movement outside the room. Not any specific movement, just people going places.
Who dat?
You want to try opening the door again?
I don't know if I could move.
You can. It hurts a lot, but you can move.
Can I see my surroundings if anyone left a note or anything?
There seems to be a note on the night table.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl over to that. Stretch my hand out. It's very painful.
Note on the nightstand. Sheila grabbed to read. So, God, you guys are gullible. It makes me so happy.
No. What? What did I do?
I mean, would we be good adventurers if we didn't fall for traps?
Yeah, come on.
Are
Is
we
this note a
really
trap?
adventurers then?
Oh my god.
Because I'm talking about you as people. Anyway, the note, Sheila, says,
Hmm. The urge to go back to sleep. It was safe in my dreams. I'm gonna have to drink my potion of healing.
With that, you don't have.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
have
that's
your
right.
stuff,
My
Sheila.
stuff. I forgot. I took my health potion. So rude.
Now you have a potion if you could read.
Oh. I'm delicious! Yay! Oh, no, it's Jothali.
Alright, JQ, time to check notes again.
Oh, man.
Just drink the potion.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'm in a lot of pain right now. Well, I guess it can't be worse than how I'm feeling right now. Maybe. I'm gonna drink it. What the hell is the moon's crest? The moon's crest? It must be outside the castle.
There's no clocks in my world right now.
Moon, yeah.
It's time. It's when the moon is at its peak.
Oh, I thought it was like a name.
No, I would have capitalized it if it was a name.
Okay, okay. I don't know how literate she is.
Well, she's outsmarted you at every turn, so she's at least smarter than you.
I was about to say, are we sure you're meaning
fact.
Sheila?
Well, two things can be true. All right, do I feel better? JQ.
To the person or people it applies to. Check your message. Okay, good. I'm just making sure. We've had issues with that before. I needed to triple check.
I
need you functional. So you drink it.
Okay.
And that's no, I won't. Oh, I suppose I could just do this. Inventory, manage inventory. Cool. And you just get a number.
Oh boy.
You heal 45 hit points.
Yay.
Pikachu.
Woohoo. I feel young again.
Lingering aches and pains from, the 150-foot fall for a while, but you feel...
yes.
You feel the combination of herbs and magic and whatever else is in such a potion snap everything back into place relatively painlessly as much as it can be.
All right, I feel young again. Woo!
I hear Amira waking up again. Maybe.
All better. I'm gonna look for any secret tunnels or something besides opening the door again. I don't really know what I'm looking for. But I'm hesitant to go out the door again after what happened last time.
Nothing happened last time. What are you talking about?
This is just Groundhog's Day. That's all. Deja vu.
Everything was perfectly fine.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. No problems at all. Should I try perception or something?
Or
Let's see what I can see.
No.
Ooh, I am not okay.
there's a bedroom door.
Oh, jeez. Is there like a fireplace in here? I'm gonna go look into like a chimney or something. A chimney?
All right. Give me an investigation check.
All right, I'm investigating. Better. Come on.
It's a fireplace.
Ah, poop.
Sometimes I make you roll ones that you don't need to roll because they're fun.
That's true. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Okay. After
Choosing not to choose is still a choice.
After ignoring
It's fair enough.
all obvious signs of what to do. Next.
Just for a little
Sheila
bit.
Went back to bed.
I'm still healing.
Okay.
Did I just fuck up?
Now we're gonna cut back to sleepy people. Hey, she's awake.
She's awake.
I am alive. I am alive.
The four of you that are back together now.
Oh yeah, we are, huh?
Yeah.
Am I still poisoned? Probably not.
By now, I would say no.
Yeah, cool. I blew chunks to get it out of my system.
One of your escorts, probably Sneaky Pete, because he's the original reason for the inspiration for the NPCs to begin with. Looks down at Akemi and goes, "You might want to do something about that."
I would if I had my holy symbol.
Didn't they give you your stuff back?
Where's the Theizora is like,
No, we didn't. Theizora and Amira has our shit.
where's the Theizora is just hand motioning like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give her back the holy symbol and her stuff.
Yeah. So I guess I have new Namë. I give. I give new Namë.
All of my giant things. Thank you, small lady.
Thank you, small lady.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I'm not small.
Yes, you are.
You're just really tall.
Everyone's small.
Look at the
Shush.
trees. They're actually about a foot taller than him. Which is still kind of small for a tree, but bigger than the rest of you.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that doesn't count. That motherfucker is nature. I'd be that tall too if my, nutrients came from the planet.
So, I assume Akemi's going to heal herself.
Yes, give me one
I
second.
really hope so.
I don't even remember what HP
Yeah.
I was at.
Do I
Oh,
still have
yeah.
exclamation.
HP?
24 and 7 temp. I knew it wasn't that far back, so I just rolled.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think this. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Can we
Alright.
take 10 minutes so I can cast Prayer of Healing?
I'm assuming that would be fine. Where all 4 of us are damaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm casting it.
Like, all right, everybody, huddle. Time for prayer.
Eh.
26 HP.
Woo!
Yahoo!
Yippee! Woohoo! Whoopee!
Yahoo! Yahoo!
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
So, you spend your time doing your spell. The other two look to you and go, all right, time to move on. And then just start walking away.
Oh. Okay.
So, all right.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
I
okay.
knew would 100% would still be like thankful. So, thanks.
Is he gonna join the thanking group?
He only gonna say it once, unlike you guys saying it 80 times. Thanks.
It was 8 times combined, actually.
Oh no.
Oh, silly.
It's more of a question. You two, like,
openness.
where did you find tree people?
Door.
Door.
That
The
doesn't
door.
explain.
Well, you see, we went through a tunnel, and we found a room, and we opened a door, and they were there.
Considering you guys are who, I feel like you're leaving out a few steps.
And we also
We got attacked.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Get this life juice in you.
What Barb said at the ending.
Life juice.
All right.
It's all okay. We have our stuff back.
What would the 4 of you like to do?
Well, at this point, I'm pretty sure I might be the only person who remembers. I'm gonna go back into our cells to, release the other guy that was trapped in there.
Yeah.
The real Bart.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was.
Because
Yeah.
now I have thieves' tools.
Yeah.
You get him
So
out
does,
to make
you
your roll
know,
at this point.
I mean, I would have like triple proficiency because of Artificer.
It only goes to double, but I see your point. It'd be a lot.
Yeah.
This castle's too exciting.
What?
So he gives you a nod and says thank you. And walks over to one of the other open cells and waits for the next round of the light to come on and then disappears.
But
Oh,
The
dang.
fuck?
I was
Oh,
going to ask if he knew how to. Never mind. Whatever.
You're gonna ask what now?
He's gone now, so he's whatever.
Well, if you were planning to ask him something, then I can hold that.
No, I
because
think it's
he looks
funnier
like
for
he
him to
was
just
waiting.
disappear.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I guess we have to go find Sheila.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Vulpe. Where did Vulpe go anyway?
Huh?
Yeah,
Good
the
question.
smallest one.
No, they weren't really here to begin
So
with.
small you didn't see him.
What are you saying, Tin Can?
Oh, no.
Amira? You moved.
Oh. Whoops.
Remember when you told you not to move? You ruined it.
Oh, dear.
it broke the world
Jesus,
for you.
It was an accident. Anyways, finding Sheila.
Finding Sheila.
Finding
Right,
Yay.
going, guys.
Well, I mean, in theory, you could wait around until until the light lands on her cell again, and you'd presumably at least go to where she started from.
How long will that?
That's gambling.
Yeah.
How long did it take for the first light to go to? Oh, between the first light and the second light, that took the other guy.
Well, that's a bit of a tricky question. How
This is
long has it been since you saw her disappear, or how long are they spaced apart?
How long has it been since we saw her disappear? Because that's
About
what
3
we need
hours.
now. Cool. Never mind.
Yeah, gamble. No.
Yes, I time jumped 2 to 3 hours when she was unconscious. I am desperately trying to get this calendar day in-game over by the end of this session because the paragraphs are getting ridiculous again.
Okay, let's go find Sheila, guys.
The
Yeah.
bigger question is, what are we doing after we find Sheila?
Try.
Please?
Well, preferably find Vulpe. If we can't kill the false king.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that plan.
We're gonna have to take a much longer rest to even do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So, so your plan's to find Sheila, so how are you going to go about that?
Opening doors.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go around opening
Are
doors.
the two guys still with us?
No, they left.
No, I already said they left.
Okay. Let's go find them. Maybe they know. Or
Yeah,
maybe they can get someone
They've,
to
they've
know.
already left. They
Yeah.
went bye-bye.
Already left.
I thought he meant. Okay.
No, like they fully walked off.
Yeah, they are. They are not an option.
You're just walking through the castle, finding doors and opening them.
Yep.
Yeah.
This isn't going to end well.
It's very
It never
unwise,
does.
but I don't know what choice we have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally told you what to do, but that's okay.
You just said.
Well, yeah. You know what? We could have just stayed and waited.
we could just try walking into one of the cells with like the light flashing.
Yeah, do you want to do that? Go ahead.
You know what?
Uh,
I think that's a better idea than alerting all the guards that we're out.
yeah.
Even
They
though they
already
probably already know.
They already know.
Well, we don't gotta
Guys.
alert the false king.
He
mean,
probably knows.
You don't have run into very many guards, or at least not that many that are standing.
They're dead.
Oh, there's that, I guess.
I will walk into one if someone comes with.
Okay, I'll go with.
Wait, what are you doing?
Walking into a cell, I guess.
With one where the light's gonna flash in, and hopes we end up with one that is.
Can't leave you two alone.
You totally could.
I'm not going to.
It ended so well last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got back perfectly fine in one piece.
Because you found somebody to help you guys. You won't be as lucky this time.
Okay,
It seems we're all
Yeah.
making the idiotic choice, so fine. Let's all hop in the cell.
Okay.
Are you hopping in the specific cell?
I'd assume so. We
Or
don't know
we'll
what the other ones do.
stand in separate cells.
No.
Okay.
We've seen one cell teleport.
No, we've seen
But
two cells teleport.
I'd assume the dude walked into the same one. He didn't really say.
No, he was
He sure
already in
didn't.
Sheila. I mean, no, sorry, Amira's. Never mind, I lied.
Yeah, he was in Amira's, so there's
lied.
two cells that teleport.
He was in Amira. I let him out, and he went to a different
got
cell.
out, yeah,
It
I
was
forgot
never
about
stated what cell he went into.
Which cell did he go into?
The furthest one opposite him. So if he was in the first cell, if you were looking down the hall, basically imagine the way you're facing, looking at your computer or phone screen right now. Use that as the guide of where your character is looking. He was in the closest to you corner cell on the left. He went into the one in the furthest corner on the right.
And
As
who
opposite from his
knows if
cell
the
as possible.
teleport goes to the same spot? So if we're trying to go where Sheila went, it's the best to assume to just go into Sheila's cell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thinking the magic is the same for the cell. That's why I say it's a very big gamble.
Yeah, fair point.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So presumably, if you're trying this plan, you're at least trying the one that you know where she was in and went somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to reduce as many variables as you can.
Cool.
Logic.
So about half an hour into your nap, you're awoken by most of your group showing up.
Ah, dang it. I had an elaborate scheme planned.
Sheila, hi.
Hi, Sheila.
Sheila, we found you.
Ah, you guys are too early. I had a scheme. I was scheming.
You were napping.
You were sleeping.
Scheming, yes.
Napping.
Day scheming. Scheme napping.
That's not how that works.
You don't know how my brain works.
We don't know if your brain works.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think it works.
two things can be true.
Yeah.
You kicked the door while we were trying to sneak into it.
That was a long time ago, y'all.
And I still hold grudges.
It was not that long ago.
That is
literally like.
I mean, I'm not the only one that knows about squeaky doors.
I can tell you exactly how long ago that was.
How long ago was that? What? Wait.
Not a week yet. I don't think it's a week. No, it's definitely more than a week. Forgot we had like 3-4 days of nothing.
Oh yeah.
Though Sheila wasn't
Twice,
there for
actually.
that.
I was like
It's about 2 weeks ago now at this point.
2 weeks ago.
What'd you say, Amira?
It's just.
Go on, say it again.
Just looked at
Say it with your chest.
Theizora when they mentioned. Yes, squeaky doors. just looking at Theizora.
Mm-hmm.
Take me a second to find it here, but
Well, I mean, at least you didn't kick it, so.
Well,
By the
yeah,
way,
duh.
we've all regrouped besides the smallest one, which
it
no idea.
was. How long ago was that? It was, and that date to this date. It was 2 weeks ago.
We were close.
14 days.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Because we had 2 stints of like 3-4 days of doing nothing.
So, all of you seem to be together.
Yes.
At that
I
point,
guess.
you hear a knock on the door.
Oh,
Oh no.
you guys got here. Can we go back?
No.
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 Shit. I don't understand what's happening.
Sheila, what's going on?
I think we're... Well, I got invited to a dinner date with the slimy lizard reptile lady.
What?
Check out this... I show them the note.
Who?
I still ask my question. Who?
Yeah, hold on.
What the?
I think she introduced herself as Jothali.
Huh.
And you accepted?
I just woke up to this note.
Okay. Is she at that door right now?
We have to open up and see.
No.
Do
No.
you see
Hey,
my
what do you mean
hesitation?
you just woke up. You were teleported hours ago.
Yeah, why?
You weren't asleep when you were teleported.
They put me back in this bed after taking a bite out of my neck.
Did you get beat up?
Oh yeah, I was out.
Oh, by the way, everyone who's new to the room, it's very drafty on account of the broken window.
They threw me out the window.
That explains the broken window.
Well, then it's clear that it's no point in trying to not open the door. They understand there's at least one person in here.
Yeah. They know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's-
but we
There was a lot of commotion.
to 4 extra people.
So let's open the door.
Let's not open the door.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And he's opening the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
As your hand is on the door handle, you just hear the voice of the person from the outside. Yes, you're all invited.
what?
And then you open the door and see what I showed last week,
The old PT.
which, for a reminder, was this.
Darling Jothali,
That.
the exquisite.
How tall is Jothali?
About 9
thing.
feet.
God damn it.
Oh dear.
It's taller than our trees.
It's the same height
That's
as the trees.
buddy.
Yeah, roughly the same height. And no, that's not just me
Oh.
picking on New, thinking he's the biggest thing. That was always how big she was.
Yeah, I know.
I heard 7 feet, then 8 feet, then 9 feet for the trees. What's next? 10 feet?
I was debating on them because technically they were thematically awakened bushes, but I used the stat blocks of awakened tree because I wanted them to be tougher, but I didn't need them as big as a full awakened tree stat block, so I was kind of making up the height.
Fun.
I think I settled on a 9-foot small, like, evergreen tree rather than a bush at the end of it.
Alright. Let me go update the notes again.
Doesn't really matter as long as it's mentioned. The crew, Chose to find Sheila via her cell portal.
100%.
Teleport.
Could you
They
answer
did
me
find
why
him.
we've been invited to a dinner?
Well, originally you were supposed to be in jail, from what I understand, but you seem to have escaped.
Don't let her
So
get.
you might as well come to dinner.
Don't let her get next to your near your necks, y'all.
I don't.
She's hungry. For
Oh,
leg
okay.
meat.
I had a big lunch.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
so we're invited as guests and not the dinner.
Who gave you the idea you were going to be the dinner?
Theizora, are you okay?
I'm just making sure.
She bit my neck, y'all.
That thing right there. Blame that one.
She bit you.
that-
She didn't take a chunk and eat it.
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
I mean, I did, but that's because it happened to come off while biting. I wasn't trying for that.
Well, thank you for inviting us to your dinner.
I missed the mountain.
You're most welcome. It's going to be a fabulous feast. We'll be ready in about 10 minutes.
Great.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're all just going as what we're dressed in right now.
Oh, yes, that's right. The three of you are fairly normal size. The clothes in the closet should fit. You too, cat lady. You, big boy, are close enough to my size. You might have to borrow some of my clothes.
My armor would do just
She
fine.
has clothes.
You really shouldn't
That's
wear visible armor to this. You can have the armor, but you shouldn't make it so prominent. It might offend the host.
Well,
Who's
that's an
close?
easy fix, and it's just gonna collapse to a chess piece.
Very well. Still think you should probably wear a suit, but your call.
Who's the host, if you don't mind?
Did you not meet him?
The king.
Oh.
It'd be the king, I presume.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Oh.
We're in the. Never mind.
The important thing is she's got a taste for tabaxi meat.
You know what? Just
That's
never.
great for you,
Sheila?
Sheila.
That's not really the case.
Damn. I mean, good.
I have a taste for any meat that tries to bring harm to me.
I would never do that.
You already have, but
Not on
let's
purpose.
let that go. You attacked me.
Sheila.
I don't remember that.
I'm quite certain you hit me while not understanding how being hung works.
Sheila.
Perhaps
Sheila.
on accident. Mistakes were made.
At any rate,
Sheila.
it is time to move past that. Decide which outfit you're wearing to dinner, and let's go.
Okay.
To try and fit your
Hmm.
customs, I guess I'll take some clothes. It's going to be over my armor.
She
Like,
gives you
feel
a
safe taking my armor off here.
She gives you a much cleaner looking than what she's got on. three-piece suit. It's a little baggy on you just because she's so bulky, but it fits well enough. The rest of you, if you bother to check the closet, I'll tell you what's in it.
I'm gonna check
That's up to you.
the closet.
I also look.
Yes.
So there are 4 dresses in the closet. They're all elegant ball gown style. There is one that is red, one that is purple, there's one that is green, and there's one that is black.
I call the
I'm
purple.
taking the black one.
Oh, I was about. Can I take purple?
No, I already said it.
It makes sense you would take red.
Green.
BloodHunter.
Green.
Yeah,
Oh.
come on.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, come on.
No, guys, you're doing this all wrong. It's got to be green. Green because it matches Jothali's slimy skin.
You can have green.
Like, you can have the green one.
You can have the green.
You're from the woods anyway. It makes sense.
You do notice while you're getting dressed, she has stepped away briefly. There's still guards around. And when she comes back, she's wearing a similar suit to the one she gave you. Hers is a deep red. The one she gave you is a nice basic black with white shirt. No tie. Because you got to be able to do the McConaughey, show the top of your man boobs.
Nice.
What?
All right. Let us go to dinner.
Then
Woohoo.
we go.
We will, for the moment, cut back to Vulpe. You are sitting at what appears to be a war room table with the 6 people I mentioned earlier. And they're going over a plan. Long and short of the plan, as it pertains to you, is they're going to give you a familiar scroll to read, but they've managed to give you a version that anyone can read. It seems someone's customized it a bit. They want you to wait for their signal during the mission and use it. Do you have any questions?
Is it possible to tell what school of magic the scroll is?
The kind of the disintegrate spell.
Alrighty.
I
That
don't
answers the
remember
rest
what
of
that
my
is.
questions.
Probably evocation or necromancy. I could be wrong, but those would be my guesses without looking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it's a transmutation spell.
Okay, then that.
Wolf's going to hesitate, but he will accept the mission.
Actually, never mind. I'm pretty sure you only have to be able to learn that spell. I don't think you have to be high enough level to currently learn it to use the scroll.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure it's just able to.
But yeah, never
Hey.
mind. It would just be a disintegrate scroll.
Dapper's fuck.
Nice.
Will you accept the mission?
I'll take it. Who do I need to cast this on?
We'll tell you when it's time to use it.
And I'll hold my faith out.
So, cutting back to the dinner, or at least to the entry of the people for the dinner. Back to the dinner, I guess. And as they entered, so you see it's a huge table. There's definitely more spots than, like, you're gonna have room to spread out if you want to. Excuse me. There's easily 20 or 25 placements. It's a banquet table.
Yeah.
You do see someone sitting at the head of the table waiting for you as you enter. Am I talking to myself?
No, sorry.
Totally. we,
The
we
table.
were being quiet for once.
Imagine that. The one time you're not supposed to be.
Nothing was said to us, to be honest. What did we
I said you see someone sitting at the head of the table, and then I waited for someone to say
Well, yeah, I
something.
meant
ask a
dialogue
question.
wasn't said to us, so I mean,
It
and you
sounded
was
Yeah.
up. You had nothing to say to nobody.
The table.
I can't start every conversation for you. Sometimes you have to put on your big people pants and talk.
That's crazy. My big people pants are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I'm in a dress right now.
I'm
so-
wearing big lady pants. So
It's true.
I'm also the -2 charisma guy here.
I didn't say it had to be you. I said someone.
That's exactly what I'm just saying. I'm quiet for the good reason. Nobody else is talking because they can't.
I don't know how to talk to people. Hang on.
I do feel like 100% a new would sit as close as he can to whoever's at the table.
Cool. So you walk over and you sit on. You want to sit on the
Doesn't matter.
left?
Whichever's closest. I'm not like Amira.
Okay, so you're gonna be
I'm
sitting
not
at their
OCD.
right. So you're gonna be sitting on their left side.
I guess I'll take a seat next to New, maybe?
Okay.
We'll take the seat across from Theizora.
I want to
Okay.
sit by Akemi.
Of course you do.
Yeah, because then you'd be on the
Well-
left. You'd be right in front of me.
Yeah. So
Actually-
as we already know, you always go
Alright.
left. So you're now sitting on the right hand side of the person at the head of the table.
Maybe
And
No.
And the
they wouldn't.
the
They would be
person at
sitting
the
on the
head-
other side.
No,
No.
you're sitting
You're
on the left
sitting on
side
his
of
left.
his.
I sit by Akemi.
Amira's sitting on the right, on his right side of him.
Okay.
I did not make that. I did not say that correctly, but it doesn't matter.
Sides.
Yeah.
Potato, potato.
I'll choose seats at the end near the head of the table.
So, Sheila, where are you?
Yeah, come on, Sheila.
I'll be at the end of everyone.
Yeah.
So. The first thing that immediately stands out. Even before you sit down, I was kind of just messing with you a little bit because no one said anything or asked any questions. The group that's full of them, usually ones I don't have answers to. This one I had answer to. The first thing that's immediately noticeable is the person sitting at the head of the table is not, in fact, the High King.
Who is it?
Although the person sitting at the head of the table does appear to be wearing a very, very, very high quality gold crown inlaid with various jewels.
We did it!
We did nothing of the sort.
Yeah, hang on.
We got our asses handed to us, and we are giving food for our troubles.
It's the heart that counts.
Oh, perception check. I am good at that. Oh, not one!
You ain't good at shit.
Oh, I'm good at that. Oh, that one.
Perception check. 10.
Am I the one that
Twins.
got the highest this time? The one that normally fails these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Are my eyes open?
Yeah.
You get the best look at the person, even with the seat arrangements. You get a good look at them just as you're getting ready to sit down. They feel very familiar. You can't quite place where from. But they're definitely not the little guy.
Do you guys think he can, like, transmutate like the Veilweavers, the changelings?
Will White
My family you're talking about?
Will White
keep our family name out of your mouth.
Keep your mouth.
The Veilweavers, the changeling family.
Those people, yeah.
Also, that's not transmuting. It's just shapeshifting.
Yeah.
Magic is confusing, okay, y'all? It just kind of happens sometimes.
Are you?
Hmm?
Who are you?
Really?
You can't prove
Forgot
that.
me that fast.
Wait, it's the guy
You
that
can't place my finger on it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, Theizora, it's obviously that one guy.
I know I shaved and cut my hair since you saw me last, but Jesus.
Oh,
Wait a
no.
Shall we, little idiot?
Don't say it. Don't say that.
The guy sitting with the crown on his head at the
Amira.
head of the table. Now that you start putting two and two together from his description.
Wait, I thought he got...
Bartholomew Myers.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Bartholomew.
And we'll see you next time on Chuckleheads Are Us.
Stop it!
God damn you.
I knew that it was
My
coming,
buddy's
but
back.
not like this. Oh no. Bartholomew, what have you done? Yeah, see, we freed Bartholomew. We did it. I told you we did it. Y'all didn't have any faith in me.
Why would we?
That's
Barb
fair.
is not the king, Sheila.
Yeah.
What do you mean? She just said. Look at the
Barb
crown.
was never the king.
Look at the crown.
Just because he has a crown doesn't make him a king.
He is
You
now.
are here to dethrone a false king.
This can't be worse, right? Shitball.
Pretty sure we just made another false king.
Yeah.
Like a lateral move.
It potentially could be better, but who knows?
At least we're more
I
friendly
mean,
with this
it's my
one.
boss, so it can't be that bad.
I mean, yeah, we are
Vulpe
kind
loves
of a
it.
bit more friendly with this one.
I mean,
Yeah, the favor could just be, okay, I'm not killing you, but I'm killing everyone else.
Bartholomew Myers is king now.
I mean,
Question mark?
you know,
He's sitting at
maybe
the head of the table wearing a crown, or what whether he just found it somewhere since he left you guys and wore it, whether he's actually the king and he was in disguise in the prison, whether he is some sort of embodiment of the ghost, who knows?
There's a lot of ways this could go.
I
And
can
I don't
tell
like
you
that.
who doesn't know. Me.
Oh no! Nobody knows because the DM doesn't
Yeah,
even
that's what
know.
I'm saying. Nothing. It's not a good nor a bad thing. Right now, it's neutral until next week.
It all depends
Right
on
now-
how Paul
right
feels.
Right now, it is I decided I wanted to change the obvious ending, and now I'm gonna see what I do with it.
Oh my god.
We're gonna see
What?
happens.
Time to find out next.
We'll find out together.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Oh
I was
dang.
trying so hard not
Dragon,
to say it.
Oh.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well,
Well, that
That was
explains why
certainly a
we're
session.
invited to the dinner.
but Jothali invited us, me.
No, Jothali is the one that handed you the leather.
She signed the letter.
Oh no.
Yeah, that doesn't mean she's the one that was the. God damn it.
He's the one that took you to
Okay.
dinner.
Yes, doesn't mean it's
Can't
the
end
head
that
of the
badly
dinner.
for
Doesn't
us,
mean
right?
it's the actual true host. We were all plus
Right.
6. Five or however many. I don't know. It's 5 of us. Yeah, we were her plus 5, even though she was
Yeah.
not in the room.
I have a feeling I know what's going on with Vulpe,
Why
and I
not,
don't
Sheila?
like it.
You should totally give me a. You should totally tell me in
Oh,
DM.
100%. You were the
I
hooded
know
figure that
100
dusted Wally in the first place. You handed the scroll to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's-
spicy.
But
that's
knowing
my-
Paul,
that's my
that's
guess.
my guess.
That's also my guess. So
you know, it wouldn't surprise me considering Paul. But also, it's gonna really suck if I have to be the one to kill you.
Oh no. I tried to stop
But
Vulp.
think about it. You had to kill me so you could understand how I was resurrected.
So at this point, Ash in particular knows that me mentioning something that could be a spoiler doesn't always mean it is, because sometimes I don't use I change ideas or have a different one already planned, or have none planned and it's something different, or it could be the real one. It's always fun too. I will say I also thought of that. Whether or not that's what I've decided to do with it, however, is a different story.
So you
That's
did
true.
think of that. That's
Well, I have
Keeps us,
definitely considered that as an option.
Keeps us all guessing.
100% that was the option, but until we blew it out the water, you're like, nah, it was.
No, I genuinely had like 3 or 4 different variations floating in my head, and you just happened to mention that one. I don't know. I have ideas. I don't know which one I'm going to use. It might still be that one.
we'll find out next week, probably.
Yeah, more or
Or
You're
less.
going to murder poor Vulp.
Oh,
Poor
also,
Vulp,
I forgot to mention it before Akemi left. Everybody leveled to 8.
Oh snap.
Oh yeah, no. If it is Vulpe that killed Wally, I'm gonna kill you.
I mean, it was
I'm
already
not mad, but
it was already technically him that killed Wally by giving the scroll.
yeah.
So now it's
It was
just like been full
unintentional.
circle.
Hey, well, there's probably. Wait, why would I have needed to give the scroll to myself that my brother gave me to myself?
How did you know your brother knew
can't be
it was
that.
you? How
Yeah.
do you know your brother knew it was you?
So why would
I'd like to remind everyone that time is a flat circle.
Yeah.
Wait,
All these
wait,
squares
wait.
make a circle.
Question.
All these
Where must
squares
we
make a
level?
circle.
Wow, I
What's your
tried.
question, Amir?
Are we meant to be level 8?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
No, we just leveled up to level 8.
Oh,
Jesus
my brain
Christ.
got confused.
We're doing it now.
My
Yeah,
brain
we
got
just got the
confused.
level up.
I'm a little
Amira.
silly. Leave me alone.
Amira, I'm gonna need you to pay attention.
Okay, Sheila 2.0.
I know
I
it's
see
a
you.
really hard payment for you to make, but I need you to pay attention.
I try.
You fall asleep half the time.
Okay, those
You
are
fell asleep for
accidents.
20 minutes
Okay.
earlier.
I tried
Okay.
not to. It was an accident.
Okay. That was
Where?
only 12 times.
Yeah, come on, man.
Look,
You gotta get those numbers up there so I can at least be mad about something.
those are rookie numbers. Look, I
Oh,
tried.
plenty for you to be mad about next week.
I tried to stop Vulpe from descending into madness, but I couldn't diplomacy against the clown.
Currently,
I mean Xavier.
There's still a
Kill
chance.
currently Vulpe has no idea whether or not he's descending into madness. Actually went back in time. Is hallucinating. Is getting fucked with by
90
some patron or someone else who likes to fuck with people. It really could be anything.
That's true.
It's either Xavier fucking with me, or I am in the past, man.
Technically, it could be both. If you can buy that
Honestly,
logic.
I'd believe it. Yeah, I'd believe it. I wouldn't be surprised. I should mention I player. Vulp would not expect it whatsoever, because he's just he's a little stupid.
He's a little stupid.
Poor
He may be
Vulpe.
he's a little street smart, but that's about the only smarts or book smart, but that's about the only smarts he has.
So we're 20. We just finished session 20.
That's all you need
for
sometimes.
the group as a whole. I know Sheila, it's more like 15, but
Oh yeah.
we just finished session 20 of the overall campaign. We started at 3, so
That's about
4,
one level every 4-ish session.
that
Even
works.
out. Yeah,
All right.
I'd say that's pretty fair.
Sometimes when a more like traditional adventure heavy, like slightly not really scripted, that's the wrong word, but slightly more traditional, I guess is just the best word. D&D style game, I'd probably make it based off of certain like achievements, but we're doing a lot of story driven stuff in this first campaign, so I'm basing it on a rough number of sessions. Obviously, if I throw a boss or something at you in one of the sessions and you kill it, that'll probably get you a level 2, but I asked if anyone wanted anything different for campaign 2, or I may not have included it in the question, but I sort of implied changes to this campaign, and most of you either didn't care one way or the other, or said keep doing what you're doing. So here we are.
Woohoo!
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
For real. Like, what are you trying to change and why?
Well, I don't know. I just thought maybe if you might want to play, may or may not want to play a more like not structured in the sense of like lack of choices, but like structured in the sense of there's something of an actual like plot.
I mean,
Now,
it might
I've
be nice one day, but
I'm more or less at this point, at least roughly in my head, it's hard to put into typing because it's piecing together individual missions into a story rather than, planning them ahead to know where I was going to make them all link as a story. But we've gotten to where I more or less in my head know what the connections are now. At least the ones that are already established. Anyway, I'm yawning like a motherfucker and I have to go to work tomorrow, so twice technically. This is my last week honoring my 2 weeks notice at my other job, so I actually work twice tomorrow. So I
Oh,
should probably
wow.
go to bed.
Yeah, good luck. Have a good rest.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for the horror.
The horror.
The horror.
Okay.
The horrors. The horrors. The horrors. We love it.
We do.
We all love it.
You know what? I'll figure out what I want to do with my feet stuff later.
Barbarian, I'm gonna get some strength.
I have homework due tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow.
Oh,
Do
same.
tomorrow? More like do tomorrow.
Exactly.
I have to work tomorrow.
I'm taking
to
the
see if
average
this
hit
person's-
points. Done.
I don't know if I should take a feat or just an ASI.
Oh yeah.
Now I gotta
No.
update the website.
Now I'm trying to determine who is Vulpe aligning with more right now.
Hmm.
I think this is how I'm gonna
97.
play it.
Hmm. Strength.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take an ASI. Bump my intelligence.
I'm gonna be super strong. Nice. All right. Strength is now 20.
I'm actually gonna put my sheet now. That'll finish that boss. I can't wait to see what happens.
It's gonna be great.
Okay, Tony the Tiger, see you.
Yeah. Oh no.
Mm.
You can't prove nothing. We don't need charisma.
Taken to the side.
All right, I think I got it correct now. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's right.
This time we need to double check which Xavier Hallwell we're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make sure it's the right one. There's 31. There's 31 other Xavier Hallwells.
Yeah, I think you scared that one on accident.
Turns out this is number 24.
What?
Yeah, this is the first one.
You scared my patron somehow?
No, I was talking about you scaring number 32.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely horrified that one.
Okay. Open your ears,
Hmm.
bitch.
Got him. Okay.
What ears?
You don't need those.
I'm gonna rip them off in
Yeah.
a moment and show you what ears. I can't wait to see what happens to our characters. Right now, I think Party Gang is pretty good. And then there's Vulpe.
Or just joined the war.
Yep.
I swear to God, if it turns out I need to kill Dad.
Dad is in your dad or my dad?
Our Dad.
Our dad. Okay. Yeah, let's not kill Dad.
I don't
'Cause
want
then
to,
I
but
would
did you
have-
notice he was the only one not at the meeting? Did you
Well,
notice he
yeah, but
wasn't
I
there?
don't think Mom would send you to
Mama
kill
gonna
her
be
husband.
murder.
Yeah, I don't think Mom's gonna send you to kill her husband.
She wouldn't be able to do it herself.
Why would she want to kill her husband?
Could be evil, I don't know. It's not my dad.
no.
Are you calling my mom evil?
Damn it, man! Can
No, I
I get
said your
more than
dad's
average for
evil.
health?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for HP. Thanks for reminding me, Wally.
I'm not Wally no more, you
That's
bitch.
not Wally.
I'm new.
Sorry, new. No, you as a person is internally recognized as Wally. Have not changed names yet. Mhm.
Not my name either, man.
Well, you never gave me an actual name to call you.
Because my whole thing is being unnamed.
Oh
Maybe not.
jeez.
That's why Theizora just gave me a nickname.
Yeah, I did. I just nicknamed
I'm a
you water
wizard with
in
73
Japanese.
hit points before level 10. Now this is unheard of.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you special?
Yeah, for real.
How many hit points do y'all have?
80.
Wally, how much do you, or New, how much do you have?
I haven't added it yet. Hold on.
Alright.
I won't be above 80.
92. 92.
Fancy pants.
I do feel very fancy, thank you.
I swear, though, we do need to investigate that mail ring.
Not the mail again.
We need to figure it out.
We're
You know
not
how much money
investigating the mail ring.
Akemi's lost things to the mail. I've lost plenty of things to the
Actually, no.
mail.
I'm under 80. I am at 79.
Dang.
How do I have more than you?
Because I have not rolled over average.
Fair enough.
See y'all's con scores.
+2.
Alright, we have the same con. We have the same con of it.
What is my con actually? Hang on. Oh, +3 for mine.
I've literally had one roll that was max, I believe.
Dang.
Everything else has been average.
I'm definitely not giving Paul any
Cool.
sort of ideas. I would never.
Never
You
ever
totally
ever.
would, and he'd probably ignore all of them, honestly.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Almost all
Why
of
would?
them.
What do you mean almost all of them?
Almost all of them, maybe.
Okay. All set.
So now I have Grease. And what the fuck was the other spell I took? Oh yeah, Magic Weapon. Being the support player,
How do you feel?
like I'm useless.
Why do you feel like you're useless?
What?
Because did you see
Man.
how that fight went?
Man,
Oh, in
you
all
and
fairness-
Wolf are having the same
Granted,
thing.
I was poisoned because, so if I didn't have disadvantage on absolutely everything, it would have went a little
Dang.
better, but still.
You and Wolf are just having the same issues.
Yeah, but Artificer can be a bit. I'm meant to be a tank in the ability of not being hit. Not a tank as in I do big damage and can take big hits.
I think the only difference.
While Vulpe is the literal Swiss Army knife. All right, cool. I got all the spells that do wacky bullshit.
Actually, no. Almost all of his wizard spells are actually thematic. That's something I took very seriously this time around. Was making sure it's actually on character for him to have these.
It's what I'm doing too. That's why he sucks so fucking much.
Oh, dang.
I don't have any combat spells.
I mean, yeah,
because
we did
I'm
kinda
making this
pick 'em off.
character be like a person who's meant to build things for other people.
Yeah, that explains why we just picked him up off the side of the road.
Oh, jeez.
I've got Thunderclap, Magic
Flap?
Missile.
At least it was a
Thunder
nice
Wave,
road.
and
It's not a
Shatter.
nice- Yeah.
That is the only damaging spells I have.
Hmm.
And Thunderclap is a cantrip. It's you create a burst of thunderous sound
Thunderclap and fire.
around you. Yeah, you pretty much Hulk clap. Just you clap right in front of you, and it does damage. It makes people do a con save. The thing is, though, it can be heard within 100 feet. So I'm like, cool, I can't do this. I couldn't do it in front of the dude because, everybody, I'm going to alert absolutely everyone in the fucking castle.
Yeah, I don't
Couldn't do
think they'll-
Thunder Wave because same problem, and I couldn't do Shatter because too big of a radius.
Oh yeah.
You-
So
Not
I
very
might have
stealthy.
stolen one of your spells then.
What do you mean?
I now also have Shatter.
It's just a good spell.
I've never actually used it.
Double shatter.
What?
Shatter is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Could be good.
Speaking
Like,
as
I mean,
someone who played in a Cyberpunk campaign where we had an Artificer who used Shatter on the inside of a tank.
Yeah.
Oh.
That sounds
Nice.
awesome, man.
Oh yeah, it was a spectacle because he used his fucking bike to do a backflip to cast Shatter from the top. Like he jumped over, backflipped to shoot it down into
Guess you can
into
say
the cockpit
from the top.
from the
He
top.
made it
Yeah.
drop.
Okay,
Yep.
shut up.
I also have guidance, but I'm never near anyone to give them the D4 when they fuck up shit.
Man, I also have True Strike, but yeah, I haven't got more than one chance to use it.
Exactly. You're also never near somebody.
Yeah, you're in the bag.
Yeah, I usually just deploy it like right as we're running into combat, and then we always stall before it actually, so then it's out of useful.
I was really hoping that we would fight more shit that did element damage, so I could absorb it. Because I can, but I'm a buffer. I
I'm
can
just
buff
hoping-
myself.
I was just hoping I got to be in combat, man. How else am I supposed to convince people to join me?
Well,
Oh shit, that's a concentration spell. Fuck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like how else am I supposed to persuade you all that X is a very good friend and that we can trust him and that you
Oh,
should
that's
also
not
get his
happening.
blessing?
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ever trust X.
Why not? What has he ever done to you?
I don't know. I just don't like him because Wally didn't like him. Wally didn't really like Jimmy either,
Wow.
but Jimmy has proven to be
Wally
okay.
didn't like it because he's racist.
yeah, I know. Wally's racist, so therefore Theizora is racist.
Wow.
Mm.
What's next? You're gonna start not liking your best friend because he's hanging out with people you don't like?
Maybe.
SMH. I see the kind of person you are.
Sometimes.
You'll be okay.
Hey, you didn't like your friends anyway because you said you went behind their back. So you started it.
Yeah, but I'm also like 80% sure that my friends aren't actually there. I'm pretty sure they're still missing.
That's
And we're
just called
literally
delusion,
right in
baby
front of
boy.
you.
That's called delusion, and you giving yourself what is it? Brain
I mean,
word.
with how convenient it was, would you really take it at face value?
When my friends are changelings, yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You got it.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, you guys were right next to me the entire time, but didn't. Okay, cool. Fuck you, but cool. Okay, I found you.
My brain feels half dead.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep.
No.
Good night. Oh yeah, I can
Okay.
help. I've got bolstering magic too, so I can give something that's kind of like guidance, but I can also give spell slots instead too.
I'm gonna go ahead and while
You
I'm
give
here,
spell
just go
slots?
ahead and make
I can
another
restore
unassigned
them.
character, so I can give my goblin boy a character sheet.
See.
Just because I want
I really gotta work on Alan's character sheet.
Regain an expended spell slot by rolling a d3.
I'm gonna roll a d3 on your forehead.
But whoa, where's the animosity coming from?
I don't know.
You screw wings.
Sheila's only trying to help.
Honestly, Sheila, you try to help and then you don't.
I tried so hard.
Try a little bit harder next time. You'll get there.
I will. I'll keep trying. I'll never give up.
Maybe one day Theizora will consider you a friend.
One day. That's the dream.
No.
The level equals the number rolled or lower. So if I have a d3, that means I can roll up to, so you can get up to a level 3 spell slot if I roll a 3. Nice.
Honestly, I want to know who would be better at like a more dinner party setting, New or Wally?
How is that even a question?
I want to
Oh,
know.
for sure.
Who would it be?
I feel like
Just because he's a farm boy doesn't mean he finally got out into the world.
Makes sense.
He grew
Dang.
up as a farm boy, but he grew up in a fucking temple.
That is true.
He would probably not eat very proper, but he would understand. Oh, okay, cool. This is like a mess hall. He might eat like a soldier,
I'm sure it'd be fine.
but if someone's
Oh.
speaking, he would shut the fuck up. Like he would have manners. New, on the other hand, it's like cool. We're vibing. It's the cookout. What's good?
I can just imagine him in like a fucking cookout parking lot pulling that shit.
Uh,
Do you guys know what a cookout is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Oh,
despise
cookout.
it.
Well, I know you know, but I meant the others. Because slowly remembering. I don't remember ever seeing one in Arizona.
Pikachu.
I don't remember ever seeing one when I was down there. So I don't know if they're where they are.
I see.
Yeah.
And everyone died at the
No.
end.
Wait, we didn't die?
No.
Not yet.
Oh. Aw.
Do you want to die?
Huh.
A little.
Oh.
He wants to be the seamstress.
Honestly, I love her as a character.
I don't.
Why not?
I'd-
What?
I'm a
Certified
hater, okay?
Certified
Why?
hater.
Theizora, maybe. But also, redacted.
Theizora likes her. I just don't like her.
Oh. Wait, what?
Why don't you like her? Man.
I don't like her because you made her.
Oh, wow. Okay. I see how you are.
Joking.
I see how it
I'm
is.
joking.
SMH.
Nice.
Shake your head at me. I dare you.
I am. It is being so shooketh right now.
Oh, I have a gorf.
What?
Like you cannot. Like you cannot comprehend the amount of shaking my head is doing.
Don't give yourself shaking baby syndrome.
Oh no. Too late.
Thanks,
Gorf.
Sheila.
Alright.
Gorf.
Acorn jar.
Gorf.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna
Have a
lose
good
my mind
rest.
if I hear it one more time.
Gorf.
But
Mira, put you in the acorn jar in a moment.
The gorf.
Nice.